Hello, everyone. Welcome in. It's very nice to see you tonight. Hello, fat man. Welcome in, welcome in. I hope you had a wonderful Sunday. Mine was a kind of doing uni work for a minute, you know. Nothing spectacular. But, oh well. Right on my, in my chair. I don't want to shrimp out. Anyway. Tonight, the objective is to, come up with a new schedule screen, because the one that you've been looking at that I made, is... Oh, let's... So, this is a schedule screen that I made, yeah. Tonight was supposed to be NTE, but I decided against it. Anyway. Like, you can see the old one, I mean, yeah, it's alright. You know, nothing amazing. But it could be worse. However, it just won't fit the new theme for my streams all too well. So, with that in mind, I decided I should probably make a new one. And, you know, that's exactly what I plan on doing. So, what are we gonna do for the background? I'm not too sure. It's kind of hard to do like an early 2000s aesthetic when you're not good at aesthetics. But, you know, we'll manage. As things stand, I don't know. I don't know. Because I want it to be a Frutiger, like, aesthetic of some sort. But for that to be the case, I would have to, you know, change everything. And I also am not too comfortable just outright. I'm not too comfortable. Like, hold on. Yeah, there we go. I'm not too comfortable doing that type of thing quite yet. I think it's a little too different from what I'm used to. I kind of wanted to stick to a spacier theme still. I'm not sure, like, how I'm gonna do it. Because, like, Fruta Guerrero, for example, is very, like, 3D. So, if I want to go ahead and make a Fruta Guerrero type thing, it's gonna have to be very 3D, or at least, like, more Photoshoppy. But I also want it to be something that fits my... That being said, what I think I'll do at the end of the day is just probably some sort of blend, I guess. It's really hard to just think about it. I'm probably going to... Before we go ahead, change the display capture. There we go. Let's on display capture. Okay. So it very squished, but what are you gonna do? Okay. Alright, that's decent. Probably. So 25. Fuck. Let's stick with sRGB. I don't want to have to change the color profile and then have to look. Speaking of which, what color profile is my drawing tablet currently? Display setting. Alright. Alright. So let's start sketching something out, see if we get the brain juices flowing. So, hold on. I think we have a decent... what was the font I wanted to use? Like, octuple... Oh, hold on. Hey, let's get all yeah, sure, hold on. There we go. I don't have enough of that. So I didn't want to show too much just yet. So I'm gonna wait a second. Hold on. I'm gonna turn off display capture. I'm gonna drag this in for the reference. There we go. Second color pick. Alright. Go ahead and pick a few colors. So I don't think this. Right, then this blue. Okay. I'm gonna. Bad. Okay. Well. Then screen cap. Why is... this? Was more comfortable. Oh. Let's add a new layer. Go. Now for object. Rectangle. Oh right, I should have picked the color. Oops. Oh. Bill. Okay. Oh, was this cat? Wait, what? Was it the cube? Hello. I see you have typed it cube. What am I doing? I am trying to kind of replicate the same vibe going for my schedule, just, you know, with a different background, I guess. I'm gonna try to keep some of the colors around the same. Let's see. What was I gonna do? Oh, yeah. Wanted to confirm something. Oh, yeah. I noticed. Wait, hold on. I need to open the schedule, not schedule, the starting screen for reference. Okay, there's a fair bit of room. About like that much, I want to say. Also, the type size is probably. You recommend a lot of halftones? I use a lot of halftones, yeah. I mean, hold on. For my current one, I guess, like you can see, I don't use them too much on the background, but on the ship, I used them a little bit. Oh. Wait, really? Zam. Can I not change the color? Do I need to like create a new raster layer, then flip it to the text, then make it white? No, please. You're alright, like... Please, let me pick a color! What is wrong with you? Yeah. So not that, hold on. Yeah. Oh well. Oh wait, actually, why don't I just... and then... get... no. No. Nah. What about... maybe. Elevator music? Oh, you meant like the one playing before? Hold on, becoming Mr. Bosser. Alright, well, if you want something more high energy, I guess, you shall receive. Let's see. What's playlist do I put on? Oh, you like it? Well then. Playlist. Where is Mr. Bossett? One. There we go. Alright. Okay, so I'm not gonna sit here and start making shit up. I'm just gonna this text option. Am I gonna have to duplicate the text? I didn't... Oh, man. I guess we're gonna leave the text for last. Because, there is no way in hell that I'm gonna sit here and try to wrestle with these text options. I'm probably just gonna... You used a drop shadow. Well, yeah, but... Hold on. Let's go here to the text options, right? And whatever. Where does one get a drop shadow? Like, I don't see the option. See what I mean? Let's just write. Right. It wasn't Ibis Paint. No, yeah, I know. I'm not making a fuss because of that. It's different. Different. I just wanted to make it, you know, somewhat easy to do on this software, because I wanted to use this for the graphic design, but I see the text options are quite limited. I did not have that in mind. I will be honest. Well, isn't that fantastic? See? Okay. One. Okay. Image selected. Borders. Okay. It's just gonna be the colors. Colors. By the way, you can make a text. Hey, if you could do that, I'd love it. Please. Let's see. I don't know whether I'm gonna, like, copy the exact style you went for in the, like, branches and stuff. But I think that I at least will do the, like, oh fuck. The, Oh. Oh, wait, hold on. I don't even need to do that. Wait. Oh, hold on. Okay. Oh, yeah. Just go from ellipse to circle. Cool. And do a variety of circles. Just kinda... circle. One was a bit... How about a bigger circle? Okay. We fill this circle in. I don't know why I'm doing that instead of using the lasso tool. Okay. Oh, and it actually is good to fill it all in. Okay. Okay. Circle here. Hmm. I think this is an okay position for now. I think, yeah, you know what, yeah, that's fine. I want to do a thicker one to start off with. Not this. Circle. Smaller. 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 Let's make it very thin. Just inside of the bigger one. Then a big fuck off thing in the middle. Right. Do it like make it circle. What? Yeah, I think that's enough. And the last, gonna do a thin one, like relative. A relatively thin like this into a thicker one, kind of like that much. Circle, make it bigger. Okay, now thinner again. Okay. Feels a lot more like a race car thing than what I wanted it. Okay. That feels better. Yeah. Now, one big circle. Here we go. Okay, yeah. You know what? Let's listen to some fitting music. This is pretty chill, yeah, but what if we listen to some more fitting, like, vibes to it? Like this. Isn't that nice? Oh. Yeah. Okay. So, Fruta Guerrero. Did you... Whoa. Huh? What about Fruta Guerrero? The song? Oh, yeah. So, fun fact. This is legit just like a Fruta Guerrero playlist. Except, I saved this one because I already have a lot of these songs just saved in my own playlists, but they're not organized like this. So, you know, it saves me some work from having to organize my own. But I eventually will. It's just like, for the time being, you know? Just while I haven't organized it. What if I do something... Hold on. See, I knew I had modified my pen curve somewhere. Because in the XP Pen software, this is about what I had. Hold on. Where's the... Okay. So, these are my XP Pen settings. Just fucking full flat. Woo! Oh, right. No Control Z. Oh, I keep doing Control Z, right? Oh, that one came out wrong. Yeah. I could probably keep it like that. Because I do use, like, middle of the road pressure most of the time. Like, I usually have around 6,000 to 8,000. But I could, like... Ooh. I know, like, it's better for your wrists to use lower pressure, but, like, that feels comfortable. I've also got a bit of a heavy hand. Well, let's... Now that's nice! Oh, I should do that in pink and then just kinda add a... No, actually no, I'll do it in white. No, I'll do it in pink. Now that I think about it, how am I going to... How am I going to fill this in with white? How am I going to fill this in with white? Because I don't want to have to draw inside of all this again. Seems wildly inefficient. No, not said. It controls it. Now we do white and wait. No. Yes. Okay. Let's add some stabilizing. Is there a pen that has an outer line? I would like for there to be a tool like that. I don't think I have anything of that sort, though. I have these. And I have these. And I have these. Huh. Nah, that's more Fruitiger Arrow than Metro. Wait. I don't know how I feel about that. Yeah, it's like the skirt frills. Oh? Huh. Isn't that actually pretty cool? This is pretty cool. This is pretty useful for other things. Maybe not for this, but for other things, definitely. Okay. I guess I'll have to, like, go around this one. Hold on. When you... for now I'll do it like this. Branches. Okay. What about these? Oh! Not like that style though, I think. Let's lock this one. Thing is, it's not going to line up at all. Yeah. They found me. Make it just like then in rasterize it, and now we can do transform and then retransform. Yeah, still nothing, never mind. You think you found a brush? So you sent the text. I'm going to assume you sent it on Discord. Looks like it. Yeah, you did. Ah, you exported it as two different thingies? Oh, wait, edge pen set. Oh, we're edging with pens now, hell yeah. Same, bro. I love edging. Now, if only I could remember what email I used for my Clip Studio Paint. Okay. Alright. I know which one it was. Let's skip this song. Ooh. Now, this is a good song. Okay, looks like it was done. Okay, come on. Not exactly what I wanted to do. But we will check for... Oh, right. Oh! Oh! Thank you, Wooby. I just need to flip the secondary and primary colors. Yeah! Yeah! Nice! Beautiful. Legend. Maybe a bit more. Yeah, I like that. I like that. I like that. Welcome back from the ads, everyone. I love the brush. Hell yeah! This is a fucking awesome brush, bro. Oh. I like this one. I like this one a lot. Okay, that makes it a lot easier for us. Oh, wait. Ah, but they overlay. Like, they overlap. Hold on. If I put them on a new layer... Okay. So, if I'm fine with them overlaying, like, on top of each other, I can just do it like that. But if not, I have to put each one on a new layer. I can work with that. Let's merge these because they don't touch. A new layer. Need to. Okay, right. So now for the regular. Okay. That's too much. Okay. Alright, let's zoom in on this for a minute. Let's just try to come up with something. Is I like the I don't even know how to describe them really, but the, the those like ferns. I don't know. Are they ferns? Uh, I don't know if I want to do it like that or not. Kinda want the ferns to look thin, but at the same time a little like... I don't want the leaves to touch the stalk. Why? Acid. Hey. Nah, I think I'll just do it like... How is that? I mean, if we make the edges... Can look okay. Not that much. Oh, about like that. think I'm gonna do like an arrow shape. Like over the bubbles. There a tool for arrows. Hold on. Maybe not, but I think I can just like, you know, make an arrow and that'll be that. Okay. That looks like it. Shit is hard. I admire people that who can make digital art look like paint. I admire people who can make digital art, bro. I'm a fucking nobody. People that I like that I've been watching, because nowadays I only really watch like artists on Twitch. I don't really like watch gaming or anything of the like. So I'm watching people, I'll be like, damn, I wish I could do that. Maybe if I do it right now, you know, maybe like I'll get some inspiration because I just watched this person do something really cool. And then I'll go ahead and it'll look like complete dog piss. I'm like, ah, right. I don't have experience. Or skills. Why am I doing it the hard way? I can just... Oh, wait, no. I want to keep that brush on. I should organize my brushes soon. Like, it gets to a point. Okay. We can now try to make the edges a bit softer, I guess. Or I could have made the arrow itself a bit like wider, like fatter and less aggressive because of how natural these look. Well, not natural, but I'm saying like how round everything else is. Okay, so what if we do it like this? And we can make it like a little bit less. This. Oh, and then we can make it like fatter, but less long, I guess. About that much. Hold on. Yeah. Okay. And now we pray. Because then, when we like soften the corners, we hope that it doesn't look like complete dookie. Okay, right. We'll ignore the fact that I just said I wanted to keep this specific brush on and we'll just scroll past the downloads. Hold on. Since it's already broken down into shapes, why don't we just... Okay. And now we can use, like, curves to sort of soften the maybe not. Bah, 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 bah. Oh, maybe we can actually. Depends on what the fuck I think I'm trying to do here. I don't know what I'm doing. Ah, fuck. Okay. Let's think about this. Look at the brush I sent. Oh, okay. Hold on. Well, would you look at that? It's an arrow pen. Good thing I found this myself. Why are you hating me, bro? Why are you hating me? No more brushes for you? Yeah. Please, no, I am lazy. I don't want to look for brushes. You misspelled it, damn. Damn is like D-A-M-N. Like damn. Damna. Damna. Well, that's not English. I don't know a word that sounds like kalate. Calate. 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 Ah, you got an ad. Ah. Hold on, let me see. Create a dashboard. Let's have a look. Where can I do... Oh, ads? Hold on. Okay. I think that'll... yeah. Welcome back from the ads. Hello. I just decreased the amount of ads that play. So hopefully now it won't be as bad. Hopefully. Because you've gotten ads like, what, 3 times already? It was supposed to be only like a minute every half hour. But, yeah, it's not great. Oh well. We are back to the thing. Okay, so let's... There we go. Okay, and now we scroll all the way down. Oh boy! Damn. Oh, wow. Those would make some really cool vines. Okay. Don't want it like that. I don't want it like that. Okay. So that's like that. This is like that. This is like... Okay. Brush size. Oh! God damn! Well, these aren't as clean as I thought they initially looked. Wait. But, I mean, there's still arrows. There's still arrows. And they're still good enough. Okay. So let's... do... Okay. Okay. And I can do a smaller one, about 60. Not like that, 'cause... No, hold on. About... I'm gonna have to, like, paint over with the G pen, but that is fine. Hold on, let's just zoom in a bit more. Why are the edges so... Hold on. Oh, hello. Yeah, there we go. Okay. What if I do something like this for the curve at the end of the arrow? Just curve. Okay. Right. So how do I want this to look like on the thing? Okay. And so if we do this, we can try to like fill it in again with a curve. I don't know how convincing that looks from a distance, but I'm gonna say it's good enough. Not an ellipse, I want a curve. Another remix of this song? Seriously? God damn. That bus has left. Ooh. See, I like that. I like that. Now, I have a question for myself. What do I put on this, like, negative space? Right, there's nothing here so far. I was thinking I could do, like, a, I was thinking I could do, like, a UFO. However, since there's already so much stuff on this side, I kind of wanted to leave enough room for the schedule itself. And I don't know if I can do that. Is this a Celeste song? Oh. Oh, it's by Meta Room as well? Huh. Interesting. Okay. But I'm thinking I'm probably gonna do like the... I'm gonna use a shape tool for this. The rectangle doesn't need to be filled in. Roundness about like 5. Okay. So like... Instead, let's do it like this, from that corner to about here. Right. Okay. Then we could do something like around here. Okay. We could do the UFO, kind of. I think it's going to be something like this, where I'm going to try to mix... I'm going to try to mix, you know, the aesthetic of, like, the Cruiser Metro 2D, like, elements and ripples and whatever, with some... I want to say less Y2K stuff, even though, like, that's what I really did want. I wanted to keep it very Y2K, basically as much as possible, but if that's not possible, then, you know. So, under the bubbles will be ripples that I can use the G-Pen for. And all I need to do is come here, and then do circle. Circle. This should be under everything. Okay. Then we do more ripple. Just to circle. There we go. No, I'm not quite happy with that. Yeah, I think... Oh, I know what I'll need to do, though. Hold on. Lanza. Okay. What was layer 4? Arrow. Okay. Okay. Swishes, I guess? I don't really know what to call them. They're like vines too, like they're different vines. I don't know what that is. The bubbles already know. This I can delete now. Yes. Still need to bring in the text that... Open... Copy image. paste image. Control T. Wait, Romy, if you're still there, I have a question. Would you say that maybe... Oh, okay, never mind. This... yeah, okay. I understand now. I understand now. Everything is clear. Weekly. And then I just need to, like, somewhat align the bottom part of the same text. Leo, yes. I'm surprised you could tell, given the fact that it's 3 lines and 2 dots. Oh, right. Yeah, come on. Copy image, then come back here, and then Control V, and then we Control T, and then we make it smaller. Oh, I think I have an idea. Hold on. So we leave this one like that for now. Oh. We select... okay. Schedule. Right. We make weekly a little bit smaller. Drag it up just a tad. Okay, since schedule is the top layer, you can also make it a little bit smaller, but then we're gonna keep it as like the bigger piece of text. So this alignment roughly like that. Okay. The PISP. You mean the PSD? That's a D at the end, not a P. You silly goose, the PSP is the portable console, released in the early 2000s. Very, very thematic, now that I think about it. Speaking of thematic, I'm curious to what song it is that is playing. Let me check with exclamation mark song. Instead of, you know, tabbing out, even though I'm the streamer and I have it running on my PC. Ah, yes, it is Offline Office v4.2 or 4.20. Hold on, let's do it again. The first time it always kind of runs a little bugged, but then it runs perfectly fine. Ah, the iPod. I gotta start, like... I gotta start, yeah, like, working on my new profile, like OBS profile, with all of the new, things, like, that I'm gonna have to put in my new stream assets. I'm gonna, like, rework my, sources just to have everything be neat and cool. But yeah, things are coming together. And I'm excited. I'm excited to see what happens. Oh. Thank you for the hydration. I shall hydrate now. Yes, glue glue. Thank you for redeeming the glue glue. The glue glue. You know, I have noticed that, like, okay, this is a fucking nothing burger of information, but I have noticed that I, like, without meaning to, yeah, I will basically always do a different voice depending on what I'm saying and how I want it to be taken. So, because sometimes I'm doing silly voices and I didn't, like, it doesn't register. Like, I don't really pay attention, and yeah. Like, sometimes I do a voice and I didn't really, like, try to. It's just came out like that. And there was no effort in trying to make it sound that way. I don't know if I'm being, like, clear or not. It's kind of hard to explain. Think you understand? Or do you think you understand, or do you understand? Because nobody ever understands me. I swear it's not a phase. Crawling in my skin. Depending on the situation, you change your voice. Yeah. I mean, sometimes even in the same situation, it just, depending on what I'm saying, I'll change it. Calm down, Mima. It's not a phase, Woomy! Nobody understands me! This world sucks! I never listened to the song, so I don't know the lyrics or the rhythm. I'm starting to think, though, that this would be easier to do in another program. Like, since specifically it's meant to be more of a design than an illustration, I'm thinking that maybe it would be better to, like, finish this in another software. However, I'm happy with the sort of... Can I call it a template? Or, like, a baseline? This is a baseline. Like, we've already come up with kind of a good foundation to build upon. Not Ibis Paint. I'm not going to suffer through Ibis Paint. I'm not gonna suffer through Ibis Paint. Just it's free. I know it's free, but it's like the ads are fucking It's peak. Listen, man. Sure. Sure, bro. You know, if we're gonna talk about the peak of peaks, it's probably something like Photoshop or something similar. The cool R. What do you mean the cool R? Boom. Oh. Oh, art. I mean, yeah, I have all of your art. But like, I know I use Clip Studio now, just because I wanted to have like an actual licensed software thing. Oh, hold on. I really don't want to reveal like the overlays that you've. Oh wait, the stream assets you've made for me on stream. I know it has a license. I just haven't used Ibis Paint. And also, Clip Studio has like the rep of being the industry standard or whatever. Hold on. Okay, so let's see. What was the thing? Wasn't it Photoshop? What do you mean, wasn't it Photoshop? I mean, industry standard for, like, comics. I guess. Or at least that's what I saw. Photoshop is just the industry standard for basically fucking everything. There's a lot of brushes that you sent me before that I still haven't downloaded. I gotta get through those. Do it? Not right now. I mean, like, I gotta get to them eventually. Because I think I'm gonna... see. Hmm. I'm trying to look at something I sent you a while ago. It was like a free alternative to Photoshop. But I can't quite find it. Oh, bother. Yeah, fuck it. I give up. I give up. I know it was from Canva, but I can't fucking find it. Shit. Ah. I'll just look for it after. Oh well. Anyway. Oh wait, shit. I closed my reference. Fuck. There we go. I reopened my reference. Okay. Right. So for the top, I kind of want to do something with the white. Probably gonna be again like. Let me turn on precious. So. Okay, what about this? Oh, I like this. Woo! Just... Okay, alright. So with white, but I don't... Should I do an arrow? Should I do something like a bit more contained? Like... Oh, instead of putting Leo here, I could do like his spaceship, like... So here in the corner, like projecting the schedule down, and then have Lyra here, looking at it. I could do that, I could do that. Because we already have, like on the starting soon, we already have, Leo's ship kind of, like, beaming down pink light at, Lyra. It could be like that, and it could be just like this corner right like that. But then we would need to compensate, because this is a lot, right? We already have this corner here, like this section. What I could do is make it just smaller, like that's the easiest fix. Or I could, you know, like erase it, do the sketch first, and then overlay these elements, like the aesthetic on top, I guess. Yeah, make it smaller. Because, like, even if we have... So, let's kind of just add a new layer. Right. Wait. Add a new layer. Okay. So, we have, like, let's say we have... So, hold on. Right. Okay, the sketch includes the schedule thing, that's fine. Let's just delete it then. Let's delete the spaceship real quick. It's only a doodle. Okay. So we could have, like, Lyra. Just kind of here in this corner, looking away at the... So in that direction, looking up. We could have it like that. Yeah, startled. Yeah, startled eyes. Yeah, like kind of looking up in this direction. And just, I guess, being encompassed by the fucking the fucking weekly schedule. Oh, star, you mean like actual star? Oh yeah, that could work. I just don't know how I'm gonna go about that. I guess I'm gonna have to like brainstorm and try really hard. Huh? What? Sup? Would you mean sup? What? Ah. Ah. You got this? I don't know, man. Oh, hold on. This reminds me of something. This reminds me... Do I have, like... So, is it in heads? It is in heads. This reminds me, I'm trying to do, like, the Teto Venom thing. Hold on, let's just... Where's the face? Oh, right. So far it's like this. I'm happy with it. I'm still not happy. But I'm happy with it like this. Hold on, I'm noticing something actually. Yeah, layer 1 is the head. Okay. I'm gonna come here real quick. Okay, right. Cool. Let's just decrease the brush size. Okay. Yeah. Perspective is hard. I know, which is kind of why I wanted to do it, like, in this orientation. I wanted to step out of my comfort zone. Like, otherwise, for example, if I didn't do that, in my last drawing, for example, I would have probably never have made it not entirely shit. I have you to thank as well, because you're kind of like the fucking classroom teacher. I come up to you with my shit-ass drawing and go like, Wummy, why is this sheet? And you explain why it is indeed sheet, and you point me in the right direction. At least you don't just, like, redraw the entire thing and say, yeah, just do it like this. Or rather... No, that is what you do, but not, like, hold on. How am I gonna... So you draw it, but you use, like, different colors for different elements, and you explain kind of why you're doing it. Even though I don't understand your explanation, like, verbally, but watching you do it is, like, better, I guess. Because even though I learn more from theory, and then trying to apply the practice, I still... I don't want to give you shit, but like I think it's the way you explain just isn't compatible with the way I usually understand things. So I like, yeah, you redraw things and you tell me, okay, do that, but at least you give me room to do it, not exactly in the same way you did. Which is good, because it still lets me kind of develop myself. Like, I wouldn't say, for example, that this hand is, like, your style of hand. But it's something, you know... This is probably the first thing I noticed I do with hands. I like this. I like the blockier end bits. I like the blockier end bits of the fingers. I like it. It appeals to me. Your hands... I mean, recently you have been, like, drawing very blocky hands, you know, like... I don't know if I'm like... If you're getting what I mean, yeah? Like, your hands are very... blocky. So, the segments you do for hands, or at least recently, like, I really like what you do with the line weight as well, on hands, because you usually apply more line weight at the tip of the fingers than you do, let's say, at the base. So the fact that you use more, like, rectilinear shapes for the hands, like for the construction and just final drawing, gives it like a blockier retro feel with it, which I think is what you've been trying to achieve recently, and I really like it. But it also feels very retro cartoon-like, because, you know, a lot of older cartoons did very, like, you know, simple rectangle shapes for the fingers, and it did work really well, because it's a simple shape. It's, you know, easier to draw than to have to think about, oh, it is 3 cylinders stacked on top of each other, conjoined by a small sphere. Sip? What do you mean, sip? But, like, you know, it's simple shapes, and it works, and it doesn't work simply because these shapes have been, you know, boiled down to their most essential state. It works because you understand how to apply this simplification consistently in your drawings. Like, you're more than capable of thinking about shapes and anatomy and, you know, how a hand works, but you're good enough at that you can just boil it down. You don't... Yeah, I mean, fair enough. Practice is also very good. Like, practice is definitely... it helps. But yeah. Thinking about this sketch though, like this specific one at least. I don't know if I'm like fully happy with the eyes again. I think because this eye needs to be like more like that. Hold on, let me do this. Let me do this. You know what I mean? So I'm gonna redraw this eye. Then again, it's only a sketch, so that's fine. Like, I can just, you know, remake it and... eh. You don't care about Old Navy? What do you mean Old Navy? Fuck you mean Old Navy, what? What? I've been getting a lot clothes and makeup ads. Oh, okay. Okay. For a second I was gonna be like, oh, and I don't care about the socio-economical state of Bhutan. Bro, what the fuck are we talking about? But yeah, I'm gonna have to redraw the eye, definitely. The eye has to be redrawn. The nose, I think, is fine for now. The mouth, I'm gonna, like, work on a little bit later. I'm happier with this version than the previous one. Oh, man. Okay. That's that. The hair... The front bangs, I'm kinda happy with? Kinda? I'm not entirely satisfied. They still look somewhat weird. The collar is something else that I'm gonna have to just kind of work on and see if I can figure out. The drills are like gonna be the bane of my existence because these look very complicated, and I think that like, they're still like cone shapes. So they're still cone shapes until like a certain point. And then they probably like fold like that. Then we have... I don't know. I don't know if I want to draw them like this. And then just have, you know, like an overlapping shape that kind of like encloses them. And then does the, like, this. I'm trying to think from that very perspective. So, like, it kind of inserts into this fold right here. Ah, the ads are still on. Okay, welcome back. Hello. Hello. I was saying, while you were gone, that I'm trying to think about, the shape of the drills. But, like, it's fucking hard. So what I'm trying to do, at least for the right side, is, like, let's think about it, like, as if we're looking at it... Oh, shit. Looking at it from, like, the drawing's perspective, like, over here. The full thing. I'm trying to think about it like it inserts into this bigger shape. And then the bigger shape does its thing, you know? Like, oh yeah, and then from here it kind of has that big ass part, and then, you know... And I'm trying to think about it like that, but it doesn't look right. It's... because this is such a weird fold right here. It looks like a lightning bolt, yeah, but it's such a weird fold for me to think about. Worst part is, the one from the other side, which is the one that's going to be covered up mostly, is the easier one to draw in my opinion. Also, welcome back, Fat Man. We will do something. Relax. Calm your tits. I'm just, you know, making the most of this chance now that Woomy is here and asking for advice. Oh, what did I do? Oh. Huh. That's cool. It wasn't guaranteed. It wasn't exactly guaranteed, big boy. No, not really. That made it... I'm saying it wasn't guaranteed that you'd be available. The Fatman's saying it was guaranteed, I'm saying it wasn't. Oh, but yeah. Eraser! She's here for the full time for pretty much all the art streams so far. Sorry. I mean, not always. There are definitely sections when she just isn't available. Well, not the sections, but like... last time, she also wasn't here, like, for the entire duration, you know? Anyway, Fat Man, I was doing the weekly schedule, ended up landing on a different concept than what I thought up initially. Why is this open? Okay. So instead of having like a UFO here, when this is already kind of cluttered a little bit, I'm gonna make this smaller. I'm gonna draw Lyra here. I'm gonna have the UFO be up here and project the schedule a little bit further left to have more spaceship. You know, be a little bit more centered. I think that's a better plan. Not entirely sure. Why is this of your interest? Well, if it isn't, I'm gonna be as direct as I can right now. Leave. You do not mind the image? Either way? I mean, yeah, but I'm saying, like, I appreciate the view and everything, but if it doesn't bring you any enjoyment, I'd kind of feel bad for making you like watch the streams when it doesn't really, you know, bring you any enjoyment. So I'd rather when people don't like the content or they can't feel much about it, that they don't watch it. Because then I'll feel like I'm making you stick around for the sake of sticking around, you know? You told me you're not gonna... True. True. And to check if you were off. Oh! Oh! That makes more sense. You know what? That does make more sense. Okay. Wait, what time... Oh, it's been over 2 hours. Fuck me. Okay, I was wondering why you were on here if you don't like art streams, but okay, I've got my answer. Alright, well... my bad, I didn't keep an eye on the time. Okay, let's end the stream. So, please do stick around. Do stick around, because, we're gonna try to raid someone, so... Let's have everyone. Let's stay together. Anyway, I do appreciate the support. Thank you, everyone. Thank you, Wumi, for the art advice and for the company. Thank you, Fatman, for the lurk, and sorry for getting distracted. Thank you for acting as my alarm clock, because I really didn't want fucking stream for very long. Jesus. So let's do this. Let's go to an art stream. And let's just pick one that looks cool. Let's see. We're gonna raid someone. I am also open to suggestions, I just don't have anyone on right now. Ba-da-bum ba-da-bum bum bum ba-da-bum ba-da-bum bum bum ba-da-bum ba-da-bum bum bum ba-da-bum ba-da-bum bum bum. Let's see. I can't quite find any specific one that... Let's see. Because a lot of these are like sus. And I didn't want to raid into a sus person. Put Tedo again on the screen.
During this phase, the brain is highly active, resembling the level of activity when awake. Despite this, voluntary muscles become paralyzed.
Okay. Wow, this is... Bro, there's some person streaming fucking like Instagram filters, the ones that have those games, bro. Come on, man. Really? Fucking really? I mean, you do you. I mean, all the power to you, but goddamn. I see Pokemon. I see... Uh-huh. Well, you know what? Oh, what? I think we have a answer. I think we have a answer. Oh, I like this, but no. Fuck. Okay, let's pick this category. Okay. And now let's just pick someone at random that hopefully speaks English. Well, not hopefully. Let's pick someone that actually does speak English. I think we're gonna go with which one of these do I think looks yeah. You know what? Yeah, fuck it. Okay, cool. Right, we're gonna raid another person doing art. Star. Fuck it. I'm gonna copy and paste it, bro. Star sewing. Okay. Star sewing? I don't know how you're supposed to pronounce that, but still. Okay. Well. Oh. How many viewers? 2? Fuck it, it's not worth it. It's not worth to raid with 2 people, right? Okay, never mind, we're not raiding anyone. We're just gonna end. Okay. Well. Thank you for your support, and I will see you guys on Friday at 8. Oh, not 8. 9 p.m. GMT +1. That is 9 p.m. London and Lisbon time. This is the old schedule, so I'm going to take it off the screen right now. Why the emoji, bro? Why the emoji? He is? Okay, cool. Alright, well, I will see you next time. That will be on Friday at 8. Oh, not 8. Fuck me, again. 9 p.m. GMT +1. That is 9 p.m. London and Lisbon time. You do the conversions, because I do not live in your house. And until then, take good care of yourselves. Do not die in your sleep. Drink plenty of water in order to stay hydrated. And I'll see you then. Goodbye.